Hello, AP Euro. It's been a long time, but greetings from Mr. Klaus. I wish we could be doing this in person because honestly, I feel utterly ridiculous right now. I've never really videoed myself for public consumption in this way. I know yours is a generation that spends a lot of time um, on social media and taking selfies and publishing pictures of your face, but I feel pretty silly. Nevertheless, I'm going to give it a try, and if this format is ludicrous and doesn't work for you, just get in touch and gently tell me, and I'll find a better way. We can't be meeting in person, but I'm coming to you from the Claus Library, like so many historians and teachers before me. I figure I'll look smarter and more well read if I put a bunch of my books in the background. So that's what you can see here. I want to get in touch with you, just kind of keep you updated on some things that are going on, both in our course and especially with the College Board and the decisions that are being made there. And so let me talk about a few of those, and I'll probably try to get in touch with you every 2 or 3 days in this sort of way. If you saw on Friday, the College Board made some big announcements about how the AP test is going to look, and I knew they'd come up with something to give you an AP test, because the bottom line is if they can find some way to give you some sort of AP test, they can keep your money for the AP testing. And if they can't, they probably have to refund everything. So anyway, there are some huge changes, and some changes that maybe will be welcome to a lot of you. When it comes to taking the AP test, there will be no in-person testing anymore, or at least this year. So that you will not get together in a big gym at St. Trinity Church. You will not be near each other. It's going to be at-home testing. And likewise, they cut a ton of the time that it's going to take to test. It's going to be about a 45-minute test total. And they have not yet said what will be on that test, or like, I guess the format of the test has not been announced. Each AP subject area is the curriculum, and the test is written by a different group of teachers. And those teachers, they have autonomy. So like the AP Euro writers they just write AP Euro, and then there's a group that does AP US or AP Bio or whatever. And so that group has not yet announced how they're going to do things, but they'll make that decision relatively soon. If I had to guess based on 45 minutes and what you could do reasonably in 45 minutes, my guess is that they're going to give you 25 or 30 multiple choice questions, and that they're going to give you a couple of short answer responses. And that there will not be, at least this is my guess, that there will not be a long essay question or a document-based question, because I'm not sure how you could do those in 45 minutes and do anything else. So anyway, that's the format. There's also some major cuts to the curriculum. In every AP course, the College Board has said, we understand people are not going to get through everything. Some students have been out of school longer than others. Some students have less access to just online materials than others, and so in every course they have instructed their committees that write the curriculum to chop down the curriculum and just say, hey, we're not going to test on this. So for our course, they've already made that announcement anyway, and they have decided that they're not going to do anything from 1914 on. So basically, there will be no, as far as the test, the exam, there will be no World War I, no World War II, no Cold War, nothing. Nothing from 1914 to the present. So in a way, this is sort of odd. It's hard to imagine doing an AP European history course and not really talking about the 20th century or the world wars or things like that. But at the same time, it does make our test far easier to prepare for. And what I'm hoping is that we can do the preparation that we need to in a scholarly way for up to 1914, and then maybe do some more fun stuff for the 20th century. Maybe we can do a movie club or something like that with some 20th century things. Finally, another one of the announcements with the College Board is there's actually going to be 2 different test dates offered to you. One of them is going to be, I think, relatively soon. Their premise is if you're a student who's done all the work, you're ready, you don't want to forget it over the next month and a half and then try to take the test, there's going to be like an early test date. And likewise, there's going to be a later test date, probably around the time of the original test, that will be offered. So you'll have a choice there. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any feedback on whether this format works for you, let me know that as well. I miss y'all, and wish you well.